everybody thinks that there is only one single wet line. No, it is not. You don't have to place the whole car. You have to place those wheels between them.
Yes.
I'm ready, mate. 2.5 litres of fury in this.
Yeah. Yesterday was much better weather than today, huh?
I don't understand this. What is wrong with this part of the
We haven't paid for our premium subscription for weather.
Annie, come on, that was your job.
Alright, see you in 2 weeks.
I love you.
Bye. Well,
Look at the snow.
anyway, so yesterday we drove a nice race with Jimmy in sun, 22 degrees. And now it is snowing. Did you bring snow from Turkey or what's up?
I don't know. We waited all the day. It was all sunny. Suddenly at 5 o'clock.
You even still have your sunglasses on?
Yeah.
Because it has a camera on it.
Ah, okay. So, what did you bring to us from Turkey, actually, all the way?
Togg, our first Turkish electric car.
Mass manufactured Turkish car.
Wow,
Designed by Pininfarina.
nice. And tell us the specs, like all the powers and everything.
It's the same specs like 911.
Okay.
Rear wheel drive,
Yeah.
rear engine.
Yeah,
Something interesting.
okay.
So this is the first mass production run, and therefore we have one Bosch engine in the rear. So the battery is 300. How much? The capacity we have.
88.5.
Okay,
Yeah,
kilowatt,
kilowatts.
yeah.
Then this is it's not the base model, so you have all the options inside, all the upgrades, but this is the first engine layout.
Okay.
They start selling up. So this has approximately 230 horsepower, I guess, right now.
It's 218.
Yeah,
now.
218.
And
yeah. I know all the
350
specs as you can see.
Newton-meter torque.
Okay.
So
The most interesting probably, hello.
those
We
are
have
the
an
software
animation
updates.
on it.
It's like Windows startup.
No, I think it recognizes your face. I don't know.
It does some facial recognition.
He smiles us.
So what's the... Okay, so we have Falcon, that's good.
Yeah.
Yesterday we drove on Falcons in the race, so let's see
Same for
how...
me as well.
Nice, good job, good job.
Did you finish the race?
We did finish. We did finish. Yeah. Somewhere in the, I think P3 or P4. I don't even know. We had a blowout in the
How many
first.
trophies you had? 2?
No, we didn't get the second one.
Okay.
So we had the first one for P2.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one, I don't know, because the other car's transponder was not functioning, so they might get a penalty, they may not. They might move Oscar from the SP80 to SP10, so
Nice.
he can get championship points, and that will definitely gonna have a podium. So anyway, I think another interesting, unique selling point, I would assume maybe the price of the car.
So the price of the car for the Turkish market right now, we are below 40,000 euros, I guess.
It's more than this. But we
yeah.
are not sure what will be the price in Europe.
Okay, but it's still good. I mean, like I said, it looks for me good. Inside, many screen actions happening.
In Turkish,
Yeah.
improve your Turkish as well.
I only know merhaba abi iki tane ekmek dürüm.
Exactly.
I used to work for 2 or 3 years in a kebab shop as a delivery guy and also in the kitchen, so I kind of know a bit stuff. And I have lots of Turkish friends back in high school in Holland. Anyway, I guess let's hop in, do a lap in these snowy, weird conditions, see what it's all about.
Amazing traction. You're gonna be surprised. I already did 2 laps. We passed everything.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna put the.
We got them.
yeah, I mean, then again, Emir is a professional driver. He was actually...
No, we know some professional drivers, but I'm not one of them.
Well, anyway, you are fortunate enough to be racing on the Nürburgring, and actually, Emir is one of the first people that took me out for laps.
This is a true fact. Yeah.
It is a true fact. Back in 2015, I think,
it was
as Boosted Boris. So,
stage 3 BMW 1
yeah,
Series. Yeah.
link in the video description for some old school vibes. And now here we are, almost 10 years later. All right, let's go do a lap. Yeah. So, a little disclaimer. As you could have seen, we left out the passenger behind us, because that's one of the requirements this year for my videos. Only one person, and I'm not allowed to use my year pass. But Emir has a year pass, and you're not allowed to give your year pass to anyone else. So which rule should we break? I decided to break a rule of using my year pass, because otherwise you might lose your year pass because you're not allowed to give your year pass to someone else, or you're gonna get banned. Like when a immovable object meets unstoppable force. Anyway,
Here we go, brother man.
here we go. So we're in sport mode, as we can see, and we just floor it. I didn't even see the state of charge.
Yeah, I can floor it, no problem. I only per lap, I think I get Not even 17%.
Okay. Ah, it's on 44%.
Yeah.
Oh, can you turn on the rear heating of the window? 'Cause I think
It is open.
Maybe
It
it's
is
this
open.
one. Oh, okay.
It is open.
Oh, there's a bird. Suicidal bird. Yesterday we're like flat out through here completely.
Yeah.
And then here we are. I have no experience with these tires or this car, so we're gonna take it
They work
smooth.
flawlessly.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Also the traction control.
Woohoo!
First impression about the agility.
It's actually good.
Yeah, there is a mechanical grip.
There
I
is
wasn't
me-
expecting as well.
Yeah, there's mechanical grip. There is enough body roll to compensate for the steering inputs in the wet, so it's comfortable, but yet it's still very good for the what's it called? To be sporty.
And I'm repeating for everyone, this car is rear-wheel drive right now. And rear-engine, rear-wheel drive car. So everybody thinks that, oh, it's so easy to drive fast with the all-wheel drive Teslas. No, it's
Yeah.
not an all-wheel drive car.
What's the weight to it? We didn't speak about that.
A lot.
What do you do in the wet? Do you take the curb or not?
It depends on my mood, bro.
Okay. Because
I know the guy who is die casting those wheels, so
okay.
I trust him. So
Yeah,
therefore you
that's
can
good.
take those wheels. It's not gonna have some porosities, nothing.
I know. It's more about the question of
Yeah, it depends. It depends
on the
bro.
grip levels, like
No,
in the. Because I like to learn from people. So what's your preference like? for the-
there is not a constant, let's say, wet dynamic in this track. You know, like each time we are finding something different. Let's say I'll share one of my full wet attack videos. Theoretically, in a really aggressive limited slip diff, I'm taking all these curves.
Okay.
But in a rear-wheel drive, mostly I'm keeping the outside line. There's a trick that I learned from Mora, mostly.
Ah, yeah.
But we have a completely different behavior. But I learned from Moran also. Everybody thinks that there is only one single wet line. No,
No.
it is not. You don't have to place the whole card. You have to place those wheels between them.
Yes.
This is what I think. I don't know. This is my truth.
Speed limited to 180, huh?
185 precisely.
Okay. Yesterday I was doing 230 through here.
Same.
Yeah. Now
My
we're-
record yesterday 215, 220, something like that. ABS works quite well. You noticed it?
It does, but I don't break through ABS because I would rather just like be easy and because I don't trust the weather. Like all the rubber from yesterday and weekend before, and now it's 2 degrees.
This is the outside is a bit. Now it's been clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all this.
All the from the trees.
Yeah.
All the crap was on it.
Those are the conditions that the weight is actually is becoming your advantage right now.
Exactly. All the excitement. Usually we would go on the curb, but maybe not.
With my Hilux, you can. I did it. This picture is amazing, but
I can imagine. Actually, there's a lot of grip.
yeah, the mechanical grease is surprising. Yes,
That's good.
you have a kind of a modern 911 understeer. You know, like because you don't have this weight on the front. I'm gonna show you because they designed this car for the all-wheel drive, for this engine on the front. Now it's all empty there.
Okay.
So the motors will come. It's gonna
So
fill up with
it's
an
gonna
engine
be
in it.
with- yeah. It's like the current 992 Gen, so the pre-facelift, the current one.
Mm.
It has a space for a battery for
Yeah.
it to be hybrid.
Exactly.
Don't ask me how I know that and why I know that, but the current one already has it. But obviously the upcoming one, the 0.2 model, will have a battery for the.
Complete outside, you can floor it.
Yeah, just like I was more cautious with the braking.
Yeah, okay.
I stayed on the kind of on the middle because up until last year you could still take the
Yeah.
dry line in the wet. Now not anymore, in my experience with Cullen Hart. Because I think now it's getting already like quite covered in rubber.
Also, pit buff, this section has been changed. Also, the whipperman has been changed a little bit.
Yes.
The bounce outside is reduced, I say.
Yeah. This-
Because I was jumping there. Right now, I'm carrying more speed and I don't jump.
But speaking of braking, the brake pedal feeling is also very good.
Yeah.
For lots of modulation. Like it's still so obviously does regen.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming like every EV does regen. But the transition from regen to the mechanical brakes is very seamless, from what I feel.
Because now we are using the lowest setting, but if you
Okay.
want, I can increase. Basically, the regeneration is always there, but
Okay.
when you increase the regeneration, it changes the brake pedal's behavior.
Okay.
Let's say, the first 20% portion of the throttle pedal also became regeneration.
Mhm.
So therefore, like, let's increase it. Now you're in the maximum.
Maximum regen.
Yeah.
So that only is under. Oh, that's Rebecca. And it actually doesn't really. It doesn't brake by itself when you let go of the.
Now it does. It's doing it.
Okay. Well, now I'm also braking myself because Berkwerk in the wet, I don't want to experiment.
What I've been told by the engineers, they told me in the first till the 90%, the regen is working slightly.
Okay.
Since when you just go about, let's say 85, 80%, you get the full power of the regeneration.
Okay. That's quite good. Nice. How you take this corner in the wet? They use this because last year they resurfaced it.
Depends on my mood. You can do flat.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, you can take the inside line because that small section's been resurfaced.
Yeah, those questions are, like when we are selling something, everybody's trying and dying. So in a downforce TCR, you're gonna reach there approximately about 190
Yeah.
in fifth gear, and theoretically between a wet and dry line is gonna work. But I tried the same stuff in a, let's say, Cayman.
Yeah.
Throttle, the traction control wanted to make a small correction there, and I was like, whack! Like in the middle, like I wasn't expecting that touch. It depends on the car to car, you know better than me. Like,
Yes. But also TCR, you front wheel drive, so there you just kind of, if you go straight, you go straight to the outside.
it's my mojo. I always say #real man drives front wheel drive car.
Oh.
Very-
What about this car then?
Basically the same thing, the engine is in the rear. So.
Okay, that's
No,
how it
it's
works.
like, this is a weird fetish I have. Like I've been raised, my green Clio. We didn't
Yes.
choose that. It's a rain beast, that one.
Yeah.
But I've been raised up. Let's say when I was first watching this motorsport stuff, I was always watching WTCC and BTCC.
Mm.
Those were the eras,
Yeah.
especially from the 96 and 90, between 94 and 96. Bro,
Was
I worked
the
crazy.
Vectra racing back
Yeah,
then?
yeah. Vauxhall in the BTCC.
Amazing. Yeah. And 850 was after, or was
The
it?
flying brick, yes.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And somehow that station wagon has an advantage in aerodynamically, let's say. Nobody was expecting it was going well
Yes.
because they were cheating on the heat, I guess. The head of the engine, I guess. Some say, I don't know. I don't want to believe it. But yeah, I was a big E36 318 IS fan back in the day, so it was the car.
Yeah, you should talk to Gio about his E36 318. We might make it into some track car, like this blue E36 we have standing outside at Vulcan one day.
From your point of view, we have a chance to drive a lot of stuff. Like, if this car has like above 500 horsepower, 450 horsepower, well, it's gonna be with the same mechanical grip. What do you think?
I mean, you know, like me, when you change horsepower, although the components work fantastic now, they might start working completely differently.
Yeah.
But if people made the components work even now already, because I also know lots of cars with less horsepower than this that works just like absolute shit, but it seems to work. So if people behind it can do a similar type of job, I think it's going to be quite good. Even this might work because, I mean, weight-wise, it handles the weight quite nice. And just like need to see how it handles the speed. Oh, there was an attempt for it.
We are not waiting that kind of like you expect it's gonna be a big body roll and you're gonna start terminal understeering. But
Yeah.
it doesn't. Like, there is this mechanical grip on the rear somehow.
I like the handling. No, I like the handling of the car. Like,
They did a good job. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting.
yeah, without trying to sound like a prejudgmental asshole, I did not expect a Turkish EV to do what it does. But it's you have these prejudices, like, because so what is Turkey known for in terms of car?
There are plenty of, like, nobody knows it, but like in the EV market, plenty of components of Teslas, plenty of components
Okay.
of German brands. The suppliers are coming from Turkey, but it doesn't mean that they've been engineered in Turkey.
Yeah.
But we have plenty of suppliers.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, I mean, when you think of Germany, you have like centuries of experience of
No, what I mean
brands.
is not engineering wise, but the manufacturing wise, Turkish engineering does have quite a lot of experience of us as a suppliers, you know, to
Yeah, for
craft
sure.
this stuff. But somehow the head of this project is a well-known guy, and he did a good job actually. I wasn't expecting. This is the first time like I've been driving this car, but like we came all the way from Istanbul.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I like it. Like I said, especially like price point wise, around 40,000 euros for this. Like handling wise, it does a good job.
We're gonna
Like-
bring you the new performance model when we have it.
Oh, nice.
You will have a chance to drive. Hope the conditions gonna be the same. And
Or better.
I want to see this with a semi-slick tires. And
Yeah.
if the engineers give us some trick to, you know, reduce the traction control maybe.
We used 20% of.
And we don't have any battery error or nothing, you see.
Yeah, it's good. No, good job. I like it. Thanks for this unique experience. Or
Okay.
what are we doing? I don't know. Like, yeah, like awkward thing. That's interesting. Lots of screens, many screens. I should.
Yeah,
do.
it's everything. You can play with everything. You can play some app there, remove the camera. You can do silly stuff, games.
Very cool.
Yeah, the main positive thing about this EV vehicles, you know, like with the upgrades, they're always the
Over
fancy
the
stuff.
year, yeah, all the fancy stuff. No, for me, I mean, as a driver, at least I like to consider myself someone who likes to drive and judges the cars based on their driving characteristics. This was a very positive experience. Everything else regarding like infotainment and this and that, I cannot judge. Regarding warranty, maintenance, and all the other stuff, I cannot judge. But from driving perspective, this is a very solid car. So that's all I want to say.